Morning, guys. I just have a quick short message for you, and I think that whether you're a believer, whether you're a skeptic, whether you are an atheist, or even whether you are of a particular religion, I believe that this could pertain to you and it does concern you, so just hear me out. Alright, so the Bible says, "Seek the Lord while he may be found and call upon him while he is near." Now, I know for certain that there is a God. Why? Because everything around you is a product of what the producer intended. So let's say, for example, a car is a product of what the manufacturer intended. Let's say, for example, food. Let's say, for example, a tree. Let's say, for example, the very crap that you took this morning in the toilet. It's a product of what the producer intended ultimately. So how do we know that there is a producer? There is a product evidentially in front of us. That's how we could tell. It's the same thing with creation. It's the same thing with things that are not man-made, in terms of, like, let's say, for example, this coat, this is man-made, but this skin, this is not man-made. I could not produce this on my own accord. I could not produce this on my own terms. Therefore, it means that there is a creator of this particular flesh. Why? Because there is flesh. So in the same way, every product has to meet a certain requirement. So let's say, for example, if a car doesn't meet the certain standards in a factory, then what that means is that the car is ultimately disregarded. The car is ultimately taken out of the production line, the production process. So this means that producers ultimately produce with intent. And this is actually a scary thing if you were to consider the producer of the flesh. What was the intention of the flesh? What is the intention of mankind? I mean, questions had to have passed or crossed your mind concerning what is my purpose? Where do I go after this? As a human, this is generally placed into the hearts of man. I don't think I've come across anybody who has actually not had this thought cross their mind in any way, form, or shape. So I encourage you, if you think that life is vanity, in which sometimes I think it is as well, I encourage you to seek your creator today, because you don't know what time you will die. You don't know what time is your time to go. So ultimately, I do encourage you today, if you woke up and you don't even believe, you're a skeptic, you have no concern pertaining to this life, I just say, man, since life is short, life is vanity, life is uncertain, I just encourage you today, please seek the creator of all mankind.